Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive Podcast. In this episode, we are going to take a look at the numerology and the energy for the collective and for each personal life path number for the month of December 2021. So happy holidays and happy December. As always, with these monthly readings, I'm going to go over the numerology and energy for the collective first, which we are all a part of. So yes, it's relevant. And then I'll dive into your specific life path number for December. It all ties in together, so I highly suggest listening to it all. This, of course, is a general reading. If you would like a personalized reading to look at your own personal energies, please book some time with me. My information is in the description box below. Also, 2022 forecasts are now up for each life path number. So if you haven't checked yours out yet, go ahead and check that out. And this is a great time to get your own personal year ahead forecast for 2022. If you haven't done that yet, just book some time with me. My information is in the description box below, and you can take a look at your own personal numerology and what the year ahead could hold for you. Okay, so now on with the show. So y'all, I am so excited for the energy of this month. When I was looking at the numbers, when I was looking at the energy, I was just blown away. December is going to be, or has the potential to be, one of the most beautiful months and energies that we've seen in a really long time. This is going to be 17-8 energy, which in tarot is represented by the star card. So this is a time for great big wishes coming true. This is such cosmic, supportive, just incredibly loving, beautiful, just great energy. So this energy represents tremendous good fortune, whatever fortune means for you. So rewards of all kinds could come in at this time. Travel could be coming in really strongly for you. Assistance from others in ways that we never would have expected, but has the potential to bring about incredible big new opportunities. Financial resources could be really strong at this time. Personal financial gain. This is a time to ask for that assistance that you need, or that you've been like having, that you want to pursue something, but maybe somebody holds the key to help you enter across the threshold for whatever that is. This is going to be the time to ask for that assistance from those people that you would maybe not normally ask for that assistance from, and be open to receiving it from the most unexpected places. Under this energy, we are the star of the show. Individually, we are the star of the show. And so big dreams can come true under this energy. So make those big wishes and expect that they will find you. There is no need to control the how, just trust. This energy brings about renewed hope and passion, which we all could use an extra dose of, I think, globally. Money, gifts, advancements, and promotions all seem to sort of fall from the heavens that are under this influence. This is just incredibly beautiful energy. If you've had medical ailments, you may see those improve, or you may see new solutions surface that can assist you. And positive attitudes and buoyant hopes can be greatly rewarded at this time. And so I always talk about being very aware of the thoughts that you choose to take action upon, because we can't control the thought that comes in, but we can absolutely control the thought that we choose to believe and that we choose to take action upon. That thought creates the action, creates the manifestation, and creates the reality. So again, be very mindful of those thoughts, and to choose a positive thought over a negative one is not toxic positivity. We're not talking about emotions here and controlling or suppressing emotions. We're talking about controlling the thought that you choose to take action upon, which is you have the power to do, and that is incredibly empowering. And that thought, that action will contribute greatly to your experience. So choose wisely. Under this 17 8 energy, intuitiveness, creativeness, and psychic powers can be even more pronounced now. So you may notice increased mental vitality as well, and that solutions to problems seem to sort of come from out of nowhere. So this energy brings with it hope and faith in the future, and incredible courage to face any difficulties and to overcome any obstacle. This is big, big cosmic supportive energy. Compassion for others, kindness, the desire for peace and love among all is at the core of this energy, and tapping into it allows for a much deeper understanding of the essence of life, an understanding that surpasses that of the 3D reality. Your spiritual love will invigorate your physical reality now. This may all sound too good to be true or more fluff than realism, but know that this beautiful, incredibly supportive, abundant energy is quite literally flowing around us all throughout this month. And as always, it's what we choose to do with it that makes all of the difference in our own personal experience. So will you believe in the magic this month that's showing up for us, or won't you? You get to decide. Stubbornness, doubts, pessimism, cynicism will sort of dim the light so much that it will be difficult to see the promise or the light within the world. So too much pride will have you stop short of asking someone for that assistance that could quite literally change your entire world. Or too much judgment and ego could keep you from opening those doors of opportunity for another that would have brought so much more light into the world. We are all the stars of this show, and the sky looks so much more beautiful when all of the stars are out and shining their brightest without the need for competition or the need to dim somebody else's light. We are all capable of bringing the light. So this December, let's do just that, and let's be open to receiving all of the infinite blessings that are incoming under this abundant, incredibly beautiful 17-8 energy. We couldn't have asked for a more promising, fortunate energy to close out 2021 with. Embrace it with everything that you have and expect only the most beautiful, positive, abundant blessings to find you. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at your personal life path number for December 2021. Life path number 7. So I pulled an animal spirit card for you all, and you got stag spirit or buck spirit. It's a deer, a male deer. But stag's message for December for you all is take the lead. And what I love about this card is the artwork is so beautiful for it. There's this buck deer, right? This male deer with these huge antlers, and he's got flowers strewn across his antlers and feathers. It's really, really beautiful. And so really what stands out is that sort of merging of the divine feminine and divine masculine energies. So it's like taking the lead, but not with like force, taking it with that sort of divine feminine energy of compassion and understanding and sort of leading alongside of others, but having the confidence within yourself to be able to do that and trusting yourself, right? So if there's something that you've really wanted to initiate, that you've really wanted to start and sort of take control of, sort of take the lead on, right? Whether it's a creative project, whether it's just something at work, maybe there's a promotion there's something that you've wanted to sort of apply for that maybe you haven't had the confidence to do. This is telling you to sort of take that initiative, to take that risk, take the chance, like trust yourself to be able to do whatever this is, because if the opportunity or the idea came in for you, it's coming in because you're ready for it. It's coming in because you're fully capable of initiating whatever this is. And so this is really beautiful energy. And really what's coming in strongly is to trust yourself and to find your balance between that masculine and feminine energy, to take that, like stand in that power of this sort of buck energy, but to do so with that feminine compassion and understanding while doing so. So really beautiful energy coming in for you. And really what I'm feeling very strongly is, again, sort of that merging or that marrying of the feminine and masculine energy from within. So finding your balance. I think balance is going to be really, really important for you all throughout December. Sort of finding that balance from within, and then also finding the balance from without. And so just make sure that you keep checking in with yourself and finding your own alignment, and making sure that the choices and the decisions that you make are coming from a place of your own inner truth, and that you're standing true to that and honoring that in the decisions that you make, even if other people don't understand, right? And what's really beautiful about December for you all, when I look at the energy, just right out of the gate, the first and second week, I'm really seeing that masculine and feminine energy coming in really, really, really strongly, taking the initiative and then sitting back and allowing the universe to do its part as well, right? So it's like the masculine energy of taking initiative, taking a risk, taking action in that first week, utilizing the resources that you've sort of been accumulating, the wisdom, that having that confidence to know that you are the magician, that you are taking the inspiration from the ethereal and you are bringing it into manifestation in the physical. You are doing the work, right? You are putting in the effort. You are the manifester in this scenario. You are the one who's creating whatever it is that you're trying to create. And I feel like there could be a lot of creativity coming in for you around this time, and really big initiations. So, and again, you're being called to step into that leadership role. You are being asked to, and it doesn't necessarily have to be like you leading other people. It can just be like you taking the leadership role within your own life, and like really realizing that you're at the helm of your own ship, and it's up to you where it is that you want to take that ship, right? And it's like, if you feel like your ship hasn't come in, then swim out to it. Like, this is the initiation. This is the putting in the effort and taking the sort of cart by the reins type thing. You see what I'm saying? And so, but you're the driver in this scenario, and you have everything that you need to be able to create whatever it is that you want to create the world that you want to create, like we talked about in the intro. This is coming in so incredibly strongly. So I feel like for sevens, there's going to be this really strong call to take the initiative, take the lead on whatever creative project has been coming up for you, for whatever it is that you want to begin or been thinking about, to take the risk if it has to do with reaching out to somebody that you've been wanting to reach out to ask for assistance, to ask out on a date, to whatever the case may be, wherever there's been something that's been holding you back. This energy is going to be so potent around this time for you to just do it, to go for it, to go all in, and to realize that you have everything that you need. And what I love about this energy is that as a seven, you are the bridge between the ethereal and the physical. Like, sevens, when they're fully in balance, they are the mystics who are able to bring that mysticism into the physical plane and create something within the physical that actually has a greater impact on their greater community, bringing that unforeseen into the scene type thing, and helping people to understand better, the things that we can't see, like the more mystical side of things, and sort of putting it into layman's terms so that people who are not as connected to the ethereal can fully understand that. And what's interesting is sevens will often struggle throughout their journey to really get connected to one side of themselves, right? They're either really into the mysticism, really into the ethereal, and not very grounded, or they're very, very practical, very in their body, very in the physical, and more disconnected from the ethereal. And so the journey is to find the balance, to become the bridge for the two. And when you can do that as a seven, you're very powerful. You have a lot of access, and you have a lot of sort of power to create and to sort of bring, being that bridge between those worlds, to share that with other people, and in whatever way you choose to do that, whether it's through yoga, whether it's through Reiki, whether it's through being a psychic, because sevens are usually one of the energies we see with psychics. They usually have psychics can have a lot of seven energy within their reports, because you're just so, when you're in alignment, you're so connected to the ethereal, to the cosmic realm. And so anyway, I just see this energy coming in really, really strongly, first and second week for sure. So again, first week is going to be about that initiation, about the ideas coming in, about, getting the resources together that you need, asking for the help that you need, or again, doing that for another person. But really, this is you taking the lead. This is you having that confidence and just going for it, whatever that is. Starting that project and knowing that whatever you need, life is going to send you. Because if the initiation comes in, if the inspiration comes in, the idea, it's coming into you for a reason. It's up to you what you do with it and whether you'll take action on it. But if it's coming in for you, it's because the soil is ripe for you to be able to plant this seed and for you to be able to be the one that tends to it to make sure that it grows. So it's up to you what you do with it. Then second week, we have this really feminine energy of receptivity. So again, first week is really, and the energy is fluid, so it can kind of come in whenever, but this is when it feels most potent for you all. So second week is about receptivity. So first week was about taking action, doing, making the contacts, networking, getting the resources together, taking that initiative, planting that seed, doing what you need to do. And what's interesting is the first week of December, we actually have that solar eclipse with a new moon in Sagittarius, which is fire energy, which is like initiation. So this is all really aligning here. You're very, very, very supported in this. So again, first week, take action. Second week is really about, again, receptivity, allowing things to sort of go with the flow, right? Not force, but flow. And really falling into your more receptive side and getting really connected to the cosmic side of yourself, the more, to your higher consciousness, to checking in with yourself, following that intuition, seeing where it is you need to release control. Sevens sometimes can be not overly controlling, but because there is such a strong practical side to you all that you can want to try to control the sort of outcome, the situation. So there's going to be a lot about like sort of releasing that and just going with the flow, following your intuition, having that compassion for yourself if things don't go exactly as you would plan them to go, just releasing your grip, coming in really, really strongly around that second week. And again, this can be because it's a general reading, so it can be around like finances, relationships, creativity, whatever the case may be. But there's a lot here about really just falling into the more ambiguous side of things, falling into that gray, that gray area, the in between, you're not reading a script where it's black and white. It's not telling you what to do. It's not very clear. It's not very, there's just a lot of ambiguity around this second week, and you're just being asked to fall into the receptivity, fall into the flow, and just allow the universe to do its work now. You have put in your effort, you've made the initiation, allow life to do its part now. So there's going to be a lot about just, again, self-reflectiveness, going within, and going with the flow. That's a big one. And patience, but really going with the flow. The third week, seeing some really beautiful offer coming in for you all, and this can really be associated with those first 2 weeks. So something that you initiated at the beginning of December may be coming in really, really strongly around this third week. Some kind of offer. It's either you making an offer to someone or someone making an offer to you. But this can be around relationships. This feels like there's an emotional tie here. This feels really fated. This feels something that's very divine, like something that's going to move you from something that was more challenging, something that was more maybe felt stagnant, into something much more emotionally flowing, that feels much more aligned. There may be, again, you're not going to have all of the answers around this, but whatever this offer is, whether you're the one making it or it's someone making it for you, is going to feel really, really good. You may have some hesitancy because of self-doubt or whatever, but just know that this offer is divinely guided. So if you feel the call to make an offer to someone, or someone is making an offer to you and it intrigues you, it piques your interest, go with it, explore it, see what it has to offer, because it is definitely aligned for you, very divinely aligned, very positive, very, very positive energy. So again, it's what you do with it, but you can definitely say no to it. We have free will, but just know that this is an offer that holds a lot of potential and could really, it's kind of like the offer comes in and it's waiting for the green light from you type thing, right? So it's either like you have an opportunity to make an offer to somebody and you just have to take the initiative and do it, or an offer is coming in for you and it might feel bigger than you, or like you aren't ready for it or whatever. And so there might be some hesitancy there, but you have the green light. It's just waiting on you type thing to say yes to whatever this is. And then the last week of the month, again, and let me go back. That third week where it's like waiting for you to say yes to whatever this is. It's like your soul wants to say yes, but your ego is like, I don't know, this seems scary. This seems outside my comfort zone, whatever. I'm not ready. I'm not capable. All the things we tell ourselves. This is where that stag energy is coming in, like to take the lead, to say yes, to stand in your power and do it with compassion and understanding for yourself, as well as for those others that are involved. Not saying yes to appease others, or to if it doesn't feel right for you. But if it feels right for you and you're saying no out of fear, this is where stag energy is coming in and asking you to really step into that energy. So, and take the lead. Fourth week, we have this energy coming in around the need for balance. So relationships could be coming in really, really strongly here. Your need to balance out, again, what you do for others and what you say yes to, what you say no to, setting those healthy boundaries, making sure that you are staying in alignment, making sure that you're having those checkpoints, you know what I mean? Like, and checking with yourself to make sure that what you're doing is in alignment with you. Because that's where you need to start, right? You need to, if you're creating your own new world, your own new, reality, you need to make sure that you're doing that from a space that is in alignment with yourself, first and foremost. And the people who are meant to be within that reality, in that experience, will come to you, and you get to decide whether you let them in or not. But there's something here around balance, big time. It could be that things are picking up for you in a really big way and getting really hectic, and you need to find your balance between the stillness and the action, find your balance between that masculine and feminine energy. And even if it rocks the boat, even if it creates a little bit of conflict for other people, yeah, we all hate that, but sometimes it's like we have to do what's best for us. And those who will contribute to that calm water are the people who were meant to be in alignment with, right? Who are meant to be part of that experience. Those that create, that sort of rock the boat or create the waves, are not necessarily meant to be part of our experience. Yeah, we can learn something from them, but we're not necessarily meant to continue to cater to them or sort of force them to stay in an environment that they're really not aligned with. So balance is coming in really, really strongly around that fourth week. And I think it's going to be about obviously finding your own balance and not worrying about trying to, find or fix the balance for others. That's on them type thing, right? Like you can help, you can be supportive, of course, but you are not meant to be the balancing act for other people. You're meant to do that for yourself. And so if you are in alignment, then this energy, you probably won't feel this that much. But if you are out of alignment, or again, falling in an extreme, or things feel really, really chaotic, or you just feel like things are out of balance, then I think this energy is going to come in really, really strongly for you around this fourth week. And you just need to pause, find your center, and then try to maintain that center as you continue to move through the end of the year into 2022. So really beautiful energies for you all sevens, really getting really strongly about balancing that divine feminine, that divine masculine energy, action and receptivity, or action and stillness, giving and receptivity, asking for what you need, giving to others what they need. You see what I'm saying? It's like finding this balance. It's really like December for you all is going to be a balancing act, not in a bad way, but in a way that it's like finding what feels good for you. Like what is your center? And now how do you maintain that center? How do you continue to take action on what you want to take action on, while also allowing yourself the space and the time to relax, to rejuvenate, to not pick up the phone, to not answer to anybody else, but to answer to your higher self and give yourself that space and that stillness. So beautiful energy really overall for you all for December. A lot of kind of like internal work, but not like, like in a bad way, just sort of like, again, finding your center and working with that center and saying yes to the things your soul wants to say yes to, and not overly restricting yourself as you move through the month. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for listening. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.